Stanton here does not have really any rules other than not going in the bathroom. So one of the rules I usually suggest is no furniture, because the higher a dog sits, the more rank or status they have. And the top dog sits in the best spot so they can be in charge of security. Well, if we let a dog sit at the same height as us, as I mentioned off camera, then that gives the dog the impression that it's equal. And if we're equals, then listening to you is optional. So one of the rules I suggest for 30 days or until the problems have abated, no furniture for Stanton. Now over here, we can pan over here, Stanton has a nice little dog bed. And so we've decided that the command word we're going to use for the dog bed is stage. Now, there's one there, but Stanton is waiting for me to give him the one that I have in my hand. So I'm going to show him that I don't have one. And we'll see if he kind of goes over to the stage to get it on his own. We'll just wait for a sec. So there's 3 ways that I do this. And what I'm going to do is, as soon as he goes up there and touches it with his lips, the second he touches it with his lips, I'm going to say the command word, which again is stage. So the 3 ways we do it, the first way we do it is do like this. Stage. So we just toss the treat up on the stage, and when he goes and gets it, we say this command word the same second that it touches his lips. And the timing of that is really important. That's what causes the dog to connect them. Stage. Eventually, be able to say stage, and Stanton will go there on command. So the first way I do it is just like that, tossing it there, and letting him go get it. I'm going to try to distract you here. The second way I do it is just like that. I leave one on the stage, but I don't tell him. And this is what kills most people. They want to go, there's a treat right here. And while for us that's helpful, for dogs, they actually get a boost in confidence if they discover things on their own. So you see him, right now he's sniffing, and he's looking for it, so I'm not going to engage with him. I'm going to remain kind of quiet, and there we go. Oh, I thought he saw it. Dogs' eyes are not very good for color or for detail. They're very good for movement. Now, dogs are colorblind. They see everything in a kind of a green, blue, yellow hue. There we go. Stage. So the nice thing about this is it's got a good contrast. So if you have a dog bed or you want to do this at home, don't get a dog bed that's the same color as your treats, because your dog won't see it from a distance. We want him to be able to just see, there's a treat there, and runs over and gets it. Now, just like us, if every time we go to a restaurant, we find a $100 bill in the lobby, we're going to eat there a lot. Well, for him, if every time he goes to the stage, he finds the tastiest treat he's ever had, he's going to be more inclined to go over there and check and see, is there another treat waiting for me? And dogs, because they learn through association, when this happens enough times, if we assign the command word the same second that this goes in his mouth, we can do, this is basically classical conditioning. So right now we're offering the treat, and then when he goes over to get it, he hears the command word. After a while, we'll be able to say the command word, and he'll go over to the bed anticipating getting the treat or the reward. Stage. 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 So you want to do like a handful at first, like this, 4 or 5, and then not do one for a little bit, get a little bit of time, and then put one there. Every time you take him out for a walk, you should try to maybe put him in the bathroom, or not the bathroom, but another room, or just kind of leave one there without him seeing, so that every time he comes back in, there's a treat waiting for him. It's kind of like the mint on the pillow. There we go. So now he's still looking for me to do it. Now the third way that I can do it is to pull out a treat like this and entice him to go and sit or lay down on it. As soon as he sits or lays down, stage. Then I would say, give him the treat and give him the command word. Now what we're going to do is, after a while, he's going to start going to the stage on his own. When he does, we can, if we're across the room, like the way that this room is set up, we might just say the word stage. If we're close enough, we could take out a treat and give it to him and say stage at the same time while he's there. He can be standing, sitting, or lying down, just anywhere on top of the stage itself. So it'll take a couple of days, but after a while, you can just say stage, and he'll just run over there on his own. Now, one thing you might do, because you have a little bit of a gap between the stage and the wall, is put a little, some sort of piece of tape or something with a piece of paper that kind of, it doesn't fall in like the first couple of times I was doing this. So basically, that is how we get our dog to use the dog bed on command.